Yo, what it is, all you job turkeys out there. Yo, we back again talking about more of Bill Haney and his capusations. Bill Haney with his capusations. So, I just want to get on here and help clear the air some more. It's been a lot of misconceptions. There's been a lot of confusion going on with the sparring footage with Devin Haney and Javante Davis. But I'm only here for a short time, so pay attention. So, Bill Haney kept saying that Devin Haney stopped Javante Davis in their sparring, in their sparring ordeal back in 2015. Devin Haney was 16 going on 17. Javante Davis was 20, possibly going on 21. You feel me? So in the footage, before the sparring footage was put out, before it was brought to our attention, believe it up to Bill Haney, they said that they stopped Javante Davis. They say Devin Haney got busy. But when we saw the footage for ourselves and we were able to see it with our own two eyes, we saw that the sparring footage was completely one sided. It was a lopsided sparring session. And it was Devin Haney totally on the receiving end of 22 unanswered punches from Javante Davis. Not only that, like it was Javante Davis beat the SH out of Devin Haney all over that ring. It started out in the middle of the ring, then it went to the left side. It went from the left side to the top. It went from the top to the top corner to the top left corner. It went from the top left corner all the way to the right side. It went from the right side back down to the bottom. Like Tank Davis, he whooped his ass from pillar to post all over the entire ring. It was spots of the ring I ain't know existed. Tank Davis had his ass all over the ring. And you had Devin Haney retreating. I've never seen Devin Haney retreat the way he did against Javante Davis in that sparring match. And I know a lot of y'all cats gonna say it's only sparring. Nah, it's more than that. Sparring is one of those exercises where you and another boxer get to completely duke it out. No rules, no regulations. You know what I mean? Y'all can go in there and just wild out. Sparring is actually worse than being under the bright lights because it's you pretty much can do whatever the hell you want to except bite, elbow, and body slam. You feel me? Like sparring, you can go in and you can get in the ring and you can go in. But going back to Bill, you had Bill Haney saying, "Yeah, we stopped Tank in that sparring session." That's not what happened, G. I did not see Tank get stopped on Devin Haney's behalf. I did not. I barely see Devin Haney get a punch. Devin Haney got a few punches in, and that was about it. He ran around the ring, got caught up. Tank Davis cut the ring off nasty. And this is what I'm saying, son. If that's why I can't wait for this fight to be made because the way that this barn footage looked, it's actually going to be worse when they are under the bright lights. It's going to be, oh man, it's going to be Armageddon in that ring. So with Bill Haney and all his accusations, Bill Haney was talking about how they stopped Javante Davis. Okay, now prior to the footage being put out, Bill Haney, leave it up to Bill Haney. He said that they stopped Javante Davis, right? And then after the footage is brought out, when it's brought to our attention, when we're able to see it with our own two eyeballs, now he's saying Javante Davis stopped it. They stopped it him. He stopped it himself. It's like, yo, did Devin Haney stop him, or was it the fact that Team Davis stopped it on your behalf so your son can live. And I think that's what happened. They did not. They Devin Haney did not stop him. Team Davis stopped it so your son could live. Because for one, he was 16 going on 17. Whether we want to believe it or not, Devin Haney was a minor. Tank, he was over the age of 18, but they still in the same generation. Tank was only 3 to 4 years older. That's not a huge age difference. But you have these goofy cats out here talking about, he was beating up on a child, there's child abuse and all this shit, but nobody was saying nothing. Nobody said nothing. When Devin Haney was 15 sparring Sean Porter, and I heard he got the best of Sean Porter. Nobody said he was too young then. It was all fun and games then. And see, this is what I'm talking about, son. These double standards when it comes to Devin Haney. This is why I say Devin Haney fans, y'all cats are worse than Bud fans. And yo, shout out to Terrence Crawford. Shout out to Bo Mac getting that victory last night with my guy Floyd Diaz, cash flow. And shout out to Coach Red with that Troy Oz victory. Troy Oz looked nice, son, last night. And I want to give a shout out to Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford he looked tremendous in that beautiful boxing display we saw last night. Just like I was telling my homie Just Do, we was texting back and forth in the DM, um, and I was like, "Yo, if Raymond Ford want this, he gonna have to dig deep and get that victory." And what did Raymond Ford do? He dug deep, son, and he got that W in dramatic fashion. It was a beautiful display of boxing. So shout out to Raymond Ford. Shout out to his camp. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. You feel me? It's Jersey. But yo, this whole cap with Bill Haney, son, yo, all this shit gotta stop. It has to stop. It's not that serious. Y'all cats keep talking about sparring. It doesn't matter, this and that. But prior to this footage being put out, y'all were the main advocates for saying that, yeah, Devin Haney he beat the shit out of Tank. He did this and that to Tank. Tank ain't had no answer for it. But when they put the footage out, when we got to see it for ourselves, it was totally one sided. And it wasn't on Devin Haney's behalf. Tank Davis was in there. It was like Devin Haney was getting hit by a damn octopus. Tank hit that man with like 5 or 6 straight lefts. Now remember, Lomachenko was wearing Devin's face out with that left hand. Man, that's what I'm talking about, son. I really hope that this fight is made next, regardless if Devin Haney loses to Ryan Garcia or not. Because y'all capped y'all way into an ass whooping. You capped your way into a corner, and there ain't no way David it ain't nowhere Devin can run now. There's nowhere Devin can run now. Y'all capped y'all way into a corner, and you will have no other choice but to face this man. If it goes to where y'all don't fight or try to get this fight made with Javante Davis, we all know who the cappers were. We already know who it is now. So I'm kind of giving y'all, the benefit of the doubt. I'm kind of giving y'all some leeway, what I mean, so it don't be nothing else. But we already know who the cappers are. Kappa Phi Kappas. And it's Team Haney. They've been lying. They Team Haney has been lying to their fans for years. Damn years. They've been lying to their fans for years. And it's finally being brought to our attention what really happened. And I've never seen such retractions. I've never seen so many rebuttals when it comes to Devin Haney, when the truth is right there in our damn face. The truth is right there staring at you in your ugly ass face. And all y'all can say is, Dev was only 16. Man, shut the fuck up. And I wasn't even trying to curse like that, but it's y'all niggas, man. Y'all get on my damn nerve with all this cap and these double standards. when it comes to Devin Haney. And shout out to Devin Haney. I F with Devin Haney. But the cap has gone too far. The cap has gone too far. It's gone too damn far for too damn long. And I'm not going to sit back and not say nothing no more. If I see anybody out here running their mouth talking about this and that about the spawn footage, I'm putting you on Front Street. I'm roasting your black ass. And that is what it is. Tank Davis had that man looking like a wounded gazelle getting mauled by a cheetah. Tank was on his ass. He didn't give that man no room to breathe. He was on his ass. And this is why when this fight is made, it's going to be just like this, if not worse. The way, shout out to my girl Ashley's Corner, because Ashley's Corner, she dropped some footage on Instagram of Tank Davis when he fought Nunez. When Tank Davis fought Nunez, the fight was in Baltimore. It was a hometown fight for Javante. They fought in Baltimore. He fought the Cat Nunez. The way Tank Davis took out Nunez, that was exactly how he was beating the hell out of Devin Haney in that sparring footage. Go back and watch it. Go back and pull up Javante Davis versus Nunez when Javante Davis had on the black and orange shorts when they fought in Baltimore. Go back and look at that clip. Go to round two because it was only 2 rounds. Javante Davis took him out of there in the second round. Go back to the second round. That entire second round was exactly how this minute and a half clip of this sparring footage went down. He was on Nunez's ass the entire duration of the fight. And that's exactly how Tank was in this duration of this sparring footage. He was on his ass nonstop. He hit that man with, like I said, 6 or 7 straight lefts, 22 unanswered punches. If this was a real fight, it would have been over. And Devin would have been hit the canvas. But you know what? Tank was holding back as well. I'm pretty sure Adrian Broner, they had a pep talk before this shit happened. Adrian Broner was like, yo, he only 16, 17. He this amount of age. He was like, he a minor. Take it slow, but still put them Beats by Dre's on him. Tank Davis, he's like, yes, I got you. Tank Davis proceeded to put the Beats by Dre on this man, and it was not a fun sight. It was nothing fun, nothing great about this. But see, this is why I say Bill Haney, Devin Haney, y'all capped y'all way into a corner. And it ain't no way, nowhere you cats can run no more. Bill Haney, you said you stopped. You said your son stopped. Javante Davis, that's cap. Because then when the footage was brought out, now you're saying Javante Davis stopped himself. So if Javante Davis stopped himself from beating your son's ass, you win by default. That's how you got the money. That's how y'all walked away with your head held high because Javante, he had sympathy for your son. When it definitely could have went left real quick. It definitely could have ended lights out. But he held back. He was a good sport, and he let your son walk away with his life. He did not stop Javante Davis. I'm gonna use your words, Bill Haney. Javante Davis stopped himself. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I got. We out of here. Shout out to all my cats in the YouTube community. Shout out to my daughter with her bad ass, and we out.